This is Shawn.
This is Steve.
Am I supposed to say
Yep.
it? Okay, we might have to try that again. I forgot already.
That's all right.
Whew.
Just
Okay.
reset, go. We'll keep rolling.
Yeah. This is Shawn,
This is Steve.
and this is Acro Media's High Five.
So Becky, we're back from DrupalCon.
Yep.
It was a busy week. What were some big takeaways you had?
Big takeaways I had. Okay. New Orleans is a crazy city. It's super hot and sweaty there. The streets smell real bad, and everybody has a drink in both hands.
Yep. What about at the conference?
At the conference. At the conference, Drupal 8. It was all about Drupal 8 this year. The new features, the new release schedule, and people were pretty excited about it.
We both happened to go to the Features of Drupal 8 talk. Anything that you took away from that?
The takeaways for me is that I had always been reading up on what was coming out in the D8 release, but I didn't understand how it was going to affect me in the sales cycle. And I feel as if the biggest difference for me was that the way they released D7, that no new features were ever introduced into core, versus how the D8 is going to have micro releases over the coming years. That's probably the biggest difference for me and the most exciting thing. I don't know if I didn't understand that D8 had that, or I didn't understand that D7 was so rigid. So I think that's going to be really big for the community on a whole. I would also recommend checking out the Drupal 8 features talk if you want to learn about what the new product looks like from a client perspective as well as from a dev perspective. Big changes.
Yeah. One thing that I found pretty crazy was on Friday, the sprinting day. I went up, I was there a little bit later, and I was really surprised to see that there's about 300 or 400 people just sprinting, just gathered together in their groups. We had our own little commerce core that was right there. It was Shawn and the Commerce Guys boys, as well as Josh, and they were just helping one another, just moving some modules forward. It was really cool to see, and it was really cool to be able to contribute in my own way of actual bug testing and all that. So it was pretty cool.
I liked when we were at the booth and we were partnered up with the Commerce Guys team as well there, seeing a bunch of dev dudes come up to the booth and specifically trying to troubleshoot on the spot, figure out a problem that they were being plagued with in a build that they had going on, or trying to fix a bug and getting that kind of live support right on the spot. So Josh and Shawn were very supportive and able to help people work through problems. When I was at the booth, nobody was coming up to talk to me.
That's why we go around, we talk to people at other booths, right? That's our job.
Who did you meet when you were there?
Oh, met a lot of people. You actually introduced me to Brent from Image X. He was a really cool guy there in the education space. That was really interesting talking to him.
Fellow Canadians.
Yes, and I was really intrigued of how many people had a focus in terms of what they're actually developing on Drupal. EDU is just one example, but there's others focus on commerce just like us. There's other focus on specific modules that they're developing. And so, anyways, I thought that was a really, really cool thing just to see what everyone is engaging in and what they're moving forward.
Best thing that you ate?
Probably gator bites. No, it definitely wasn't the best I ate. It was
tasted
probably
like rubber, and
did.
it was like the alligator forearm, which I could only picture a T-Rex while I was eating it.
Did you not think it was really small? It was just a little tiny little.
I don't know.
But...
It was really rubbery.
Probably the mahi mahi was the best that I had. It was the Gulf fish.
How many hurricanes did you drink?
I mostly didn't need to order my own because Talon kept passing me his because he was too afraid to drink his own. What about you? Same question.
I ate some mean duck that was delicious, and I stuck to the wine and stayed off the sweet hurricane drinks unlike the rest of the Acro
boys. A lot of old fashions.
Yeah.
Hurricane? Lots of rum. We're talking like 5 shots of rum and 151.
And then
with a bunch of sugary
punch. It's like punch, and it's like as big as your torso about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really red.
Really red. And I heard a rumor, I wasn't there, that Shay's mouth and teeth were so red after drinking so many hurricanes that he was trying to clean his tongue with a washcloth to try to get the red off. So
yeah.
Apparently that's what you have to do when you go to New Orleans.
Our CEO had a good time on Thursday night after the conference. He showed us what he was like when he was younger. Any closing statements?
If you want to check out any of the content that we got to experience firsthand, it's all posted up on Drupal.org. There are the sessions posted up there. You can review them, read the comments and the notes. I would, of course, recommend the Commerce 2.x talk,
was an
so you
amazing
can
one.
see what got changed, fixed, and improved in the commerce session going forward, what's going to happen for our clients in the future. All of those small things that plagued people as a project manager, as an account manager, those changes are happening and they're real. They're massive in the shipping, multi-language, multi-currency area, and I'm very excited about that. And the crowd was lined up to ask questions after, and the room was a triple size room compared to some of the other sessions that we were in, and it was full, and the microphone was lined up. They had to be cut off, so I think that the fellow development community was really excited about it too.
It was pretty interesting that they're getting real close to be able to using it. Beta's just around the corner, and I think their first project that they're going to be using 2.x is going to be in the summer.
July launch.
So we have a couple of our projects that we're going to be taking on with that as well. So really exciting stuff. Well, with that's our summary of DrupalCon. If you guys have any questions, please put them below, any comments, and please subscribe to our channel. And if you want to talk to Shawn, he's always on Twitter, Shawn M. McCabe.
That's me.